Welcome to Charlotte for the running of the Pennzoil 300. On the pole for today's race, Kevin Bannon. To the outside is Alex Stewart. Junior Ramos is third, Levi Schoen's fourth, and your highest starting chaser, Jeff Bright, rounds out the top five. So we had a wild first chase race, last race at Phoenix, where we saw Pigrek take out most of the chasers, and Kevin Bannon in the 80, Eli Bright in the 88 escaped with a major points lead over the cutoff line. Pretty big gap. He can kind of play it conservative. But we're here at the second chase race. Charlotte still wild. The pace cars and 30 laps at Charlotte. Kevin Bannon pulls low. Something wrong with the 11. He gets that. Junior Ramos, though, will be your pulser. The green flag is in the air. We're racing here at Charlotte. Down the backstretch, Junior Ramos got into the race lead. Kevin Bannon stopped on track, gets to pit road. Into 3 and 4, they're racing hard. Levi Schultz up the track, 3 wide. And they're already wrecking or hitting. Gary May through the grass, saves it, comes back up, almost gets John Gammett, but they keep it sorted out. Junior Ramos leads that one. Here comes Jeff Bright looking for a bonus point. If he leads this lap, it's a bonus point towards the chase. They're already racing hard. Oh, trouble! Big wreck went back. Jonathan King, Hunter Arnsdorf, Dale Petty involved. Caution comes out, and a wreck on that number 2 as they race back to the yellow. Jeff Bright gets the race lead, and he will lead a lap. That's a bonus point. Jeff Bright leads at the stripe. Big wreck at the back of volume. Jonathan King and Dale Petty. Let's see what happened. A little weird here. See the one of Chris Dodd's kind of crowding the A7 Dale Petty down the track. Petty comes in a little bit higher and just squeezes 00 down onto the apron. They get down on the apron, they spin out. Look at Gregory, one of your chasers, able to avoid, but those guys hit hard. Hunter Arnsdorf hits the 00 just a little bit. Man, oh man, a hard hit for the 00 and the A7s. Look at that in real time. Yeah, that's a pretty hard hit right there. And then Hunter Arnsdorf came around smoking the way he couldn't see nowhere to go. So Jeff Bright leads us back. He's one of our chasers. He gets a bonus point for leading that lap. He stays out. How about everyone else? Looks like the A5 is that possibly coming down pit road trying to get damage repaired. Yes, that is him. Possibly leaving pit road now. So it's Jeff Bright, one of your chasers out front here at Charlotte. He'll lead us back to the green flag. We will go back right on lap number 7 here at Charlotte. No crossover retired. Kevin Bannon is now 2 laps down after not being able to start the race. Hunter Arnsdorf, after coming down pit road getting repairs, is a lap down. So there will be 2 cars to the inside possibly. Let's take the green flag. It's Jeff Bright, one of your chasers out front. And in second, we have Jonathan Rains. Third is Junior Ramos. Fourth, Tim Gary. And fifth is John Gammett. Sixth will be Alex Stewart. Seventh will be your next chaser, Gary May. Eighth, Jack Marshall. Ninth, Tommy Turbo. And 10th, they have Cash V-Fan. 11th, we have Levi Schoen's. 12th is Jason Smith Jr. 13th, Griffin Lynn. He's another chaser. 14th is Derek Bouchard. And 15th, we have Trey Rennie, who won at Phoenix last race. And 16th, we have Dan Band. 17th is Jim Gammett. 18th is Jay Jefferson. 19th, Paul Mack, and 20th, TJ Hanley. 21st is Tyler Lemon. 22nd is Luke Rainey. 23rd, Jason Smith Sr. 24th is Timothy Heath. And 25th, we have the 33 of Keith Paladin. And 26th, Jonathan Beeford. 27th is Bray Rhodes. 28th is Hunter Bout. 29th, Anthony Wender. 30th, Riley Sprague. 31st, Jay Barker. 32nd is Josh Crash. 33rd is Grace Acevedo. 34th, Eli Bright. 35th, Chris Dodd. 36th is Michael Gregory. 37th, Dale Petty. 38th, Jonathan King. 39th, Hunter Arnsdorf. And 40th, Kevin Bannon rounds out your field. The pace car is in. First restart of the day, possibly not our last. Here in lap number 7, Jeff Bright with the race lead. Coming down the front stretch. And the green flag is back out. We're back racing. The A5 obviously going to be slow on the bottom with some front end damage. And Jeff Bright gets away. Yeah, let's see if anyone goes down behind. Ooh, Schoen's might get caught down there. He's going to try and force it. Yep. Let's go back there and see what's happening. So far, no one really stuck down low. Jim Gammett might be the first. He's going to have to try and squeeze up into the middle. Squeeze up in front of Jefferson, which he does. Paul Minnick. Wow, that saved Jay Jefferson right there. But now the A5 goes high. Now the high lane's going to be slow. As up front, Jeff Bright still leading, but as Jonathan Rains behind. Rains to the inside down the front stretch. Tim Gary come for third. As Jonathan Rains will take the race lead as he comes off of turn number 2. New leader here at Charlotte, it's Jonathan Rains. Tim Gary now coming for the race lead, but the A5 is still blocking some traffic. Wow, Jay Jefferson, Jim Gamet, TJ Hanley, all chasers are now back in the 30s. And they're still following. They're going to be at the back of this pack. Side by side for the race lead is Tim Gary on the bottom. Alex Stewart's going to make it 3 wide. Into 1 and 2. He squeezes low. Jack Marshall pushing him forward. Reigns up against the wall. Able to keep it out of it. And now the pack really spread out. You can see these guys still being held. Jay Jefferson and TJ Hanley, the final ones to get away. They're going to be at the back of the pack. You see down here, they're probably going to be somewhere around. Oh, Jonathan Reigns to the wall. Jeff Bright up into the wall. Hard into the wall. He keeps it going. Does Reigns keep it going? Is he still getting hit? He's still sitting sideways. The yellow will come out. And it's a chaser, the one who's been up front pretty much the whole day involved. The 5 and the 77 hard hits into the outside wall. And that 5 car is killed. Let's see what happened. 3 wide at Charlotte. Jonathan Reigns up against the wall. He hits it. Jeff Bright's there. He goes down, hits Crash B Fan. Then goes up and gets Jonathan Reigns again. They hit that wall hard. Especially Jeff Bright. And that will most likely take Bright out of the race, or he will definitely be very slow. Cars trying to avoid it. Look at all these guys splitting the 77. Luckily, no one hits him, as that could have been very disastrous if someone hit him. Let's go on board, Jeff Bright. See what he saw in all this. Disappointing end for him, for sure. Yeah, that 5 car is coming in here just above the cutoff, so obviously very disappointing for him. Alex Stewart leads us back. He's staying out, and so is everyone else. So obviously thinking maybe it's not the right time to pit. Maybe they can make it all the way on fuel. It'll be the 18 car of Alex Stewart to lead us back to the green flag. Look at this as the field's pacing through 1 and 2, and watch down at the bottom. Jonathan Reigns hits the 2 car hard, gets Eli Bright, gets Jim Gamet, gets Jay Barker. That's a ton of chasers involved with that. As Jonathan Reigns came in there and nailed the back end of that pack. That takes some cars out of the race. Just interesting to note there that that happened. But we'll come back to the green flag shortly with Alex Stewart out front. Going back around that number 14. Grace Acerio is out. Jonathan Reigns out. And Jim Gambit, another one of your chasers, is out. He had a good cushion over the cutoff, but that's not good for him to finish probably down 38. Tough break for him. And we have 35 cars on lead lap, with Alex Stewart out front. In second will be Jack Marshall. Third will be Tim Gary. In fourth, Tommy Turbo. In fifth, Crash B Fan. Then sixth, you have John Gamet. Seventh is Junior Ramos. Eighth, Gary May. In ninth, Levi Shones. And 10th is Griffin Lynn. 11th is Jason Smith Jr. 12th is Trey Rainey. 13th is Derek Bouchard. In 14th, Dan Band. 15th is Paul Minnick. Tyler Lyman in 16th. 17th, Jason Smith Sr. 18th is Timothy Heath. 19th is Keith Powell. Ray Rennes 20th. Then you got 21st, Luke Ray. 22nd, Anthony Wendler. 23rd, Jay Barker. 24th, Josh Crash. 25th, Eli Bright. Chris Down, 26th. 27th, Michael Gregory. 28th, Riley Sprague. 29th is Jonathan Buford. 30th, TJ Henley, who actually won this race last year. Or last season, he won this Pennzoil 300 race last season in a photo finish with his teammate. 31st, we have Jay Jefferson. 32nd, Dale Petty. 33rd, Jeff Bright still in the race, but a ton of damage. Hunter Bob, 34th, and 35th, Jonathan King. Kevin Bandon and Hunter Arnsdorf to the bottom again, so that A5 obviously going to be slow. So yes, we will have 35 cars left in the race, or 35 cars on the lead lap. It will be 37 left in the race once the 11 gets ahead of those guys. As the green flag is back in the air, now Kevin Bandon will be able to get going because Bandon is not damaged. He just had that unfortunate problem earlier in the race. Griffin Lynn has a problem down low. Car is slow. On the apron he goes, trying to stay out of the way. But problems for another chaser. Griffin Lynn running strong, has a problem. Kevin Bandon trying to get one of his 2 laps back to the inside of Alex Stewart. That's his teammate up top. And Kevin Bandon will get a lap back. Now he's got to hope for a quick yellow because these guys are going to be pouncing on him. Tim Gary, Tommy Turbo, they're already going to go past him in 1 and 2. They're going to go 3 wide. Lap car in the middle. Tommy Turbo now looking aggressive move to the bottom. Man, oh man, they wanted to wreck there, didn't they? Down the backstretch. And they might still wreck. Kevin Bandon up top. That's a lap car. If he hits that wall and comes off, that could be huge. He does, but he doesn't go down to anyone. We saw a race here earlier this season determined by a wreck coming to the white flag when the 88 Eli Bright made an aggressive move to the bottom. It worked for him except for the cars up top when they hit the wall and all wrecked. Coming to the white flag, Eli Bright was the winner of that race. He could be going for the Charlotte sweep. But they're 3 wide again. Junior Ramos goes to the bottom lane in the 54. Watch the 70 Tommy Turbo into the wall. And around goes Tim Gary. That's going to be a hard hit. Gets Jason Spiel Jr. 19 slides. Kevin Bannon involved. Here come more cars. Oh, hard hit. And some more hard hits. Brady Wormness, Jonathan Buford, Anthony Wendler all take vicious impacts. The yellow out. Griffin has gone going again. The yellow out. Junior Ramos with the race lead. Another caution here at Charlotte involving Tim Gary. The SWAT 3 wide Charlotte produces wrecks. See Tommy Turbo against the wall, hits it. Tim Gary comes down, almost had it safe, but just clipped Derek Bouchard. That spins him through the grass, up across the track, and they get some jumps in. And a hard hit for Jason Smino Jr. Kevin Bannon gets some damage, so now that lap car will also have damage. But I think it'll be under 10 to go, so it won't be starting double file. More cars coming. Look at Chasers, Eli Bryan, TJ Hanley, Michael Gregory, Jay Jefferson split, but man, Jonathan Buford and Bray Reynolds nail him hard. Chris Dodd got some damage, but is able to keep it going. Anthony Wendler gets damaged. Riley Sprague, too, possibly damaged. Hunter Bob then gets a little bit. Then you can see Hunter Arnsdorf coming in here hard, and oh man. So big hit here at Charlotte. Junior Ramos in the 54 leads us back, and they're still staying out. So it'll be Ramos lead us back to the green flag. It'll be under 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go and we get the green flag. And the cars out because of that are Dale Petty. Riley Sprague Tube is out after getting some damage in that. Anthony Wendler, Brady Wormnest, and Jonathan Buford. Also, Tim Gary and Jeff Bride retired. Kevin Bannon still in the race. So we have 27 on the lead lap with Junior Ramos out front. Crash B fans second and third. We have Gary May. Fourth is Trey Rainey and Tommy Turbo. Fifth, Alex Stewart is sixth. Seventh is Jason Spiro Jr. In eighth, we have Derek Bouchard. Ninth is Paul Mack. And 10th is Jack Marshall. John Gammon 11th. 12th is Levi Jones. 13th, Tyler Lyman. 14th is Jason Spino Sr. 15th, Dan Bannon. Then 16th, we have Timothy Heath. 17th is Keith Powell. Luke Rainey 18th. 19th is Josh Crash. 20th is Eli Bright. 21st, TJ Hanley. 22nd, Michael Gregory. 23rd, Jay Jefferson. 24th, Chris Dodd. 25th, Jay Barker. And 26th, Hunter Bob. 27th is Hunter Arnsdorf. 28th, Jonathan King. And 29th, Griffin Lynn. Again, it's 10 or less laps to go, so we will not have a double file restart. It will be single file, and that could be trouble. Kevin Bannon in the middle of the pack does have some damage from that crash. Will he slow some cars? Pace car back in. 10 laps to go. Up front, Junior Ramos. It's been up front pretty much the whole race. As he comes into the restart zone, the green flag is back in the air. We're back racing. See, Bannon does get going pretty well. All things considered, he actually pulled away from the car behind him. Here comes Trey Rainey. Looking to make it 2 in a row for third. And he will get it easily. Alex Stewart's coming up behind Rainey. The 3 car actually... Wow, he's falling pretty... Wow. Coming down the backstretch. That 18 really sucked up to the 3, and the 3 really backed up to the 18. Front 2 pull away from this side-by-side battle for third on back. 9 laps of racing to go at Charlotte. And cars trying to make their moves at the right times now. Going into 1 and 2. Battle for third is on. Alex Stewart on the back bumper. Trey Rainey trying to get to the inside. Rainey's trying to get to the inside of the 20 as they fight down the backstretch. Trey Rainey does make a move. Here we go for second. Into 3 and 4 side by side. It's alright until you go 3 wide like they are back there with the lap car. Kevin Bannon does get the wall. He gets the wall again, but I believe he's able to keep it going straight. 8 laps of racing to go. Alex Stewart follows Trey Rainey up through there, but now he's going to make a move for the win himself as they come down the backstretch, side by side for a second. Behind them, they might get 3 wide. Derek Bouchard looks low on Tommy Turbo. Ooh, if they get 3 wide, that could be troublesome. Alex Stewart could not keep it underneath Trey Rainey. Rainey with the draft from the 54, gets back by. Front 4 are clear. Stewart now looks again down the front stretch. This time he has a nose. This time he'll be able to keep it down low. Can't get underneath Junior Ramos. Good run for that 18 car as they come down the backstretch. 3 wide behind them. Luke Ray's in the middle of that. As Alex Stewart looks to the inside for the racing, 3 Toyotas in the top 3. As they come off the corner, it's Alex Stewart out front. 3 wide, squeezing goes Gary May through the middle. Alex Stewart leads 6 laps of racing to go, so if the caution comes out this time, we will race it back. Ooh, tight down the bottom goes Tyler Lyman. He got down the apron, got slow. Got a lot of cars slow now. Luke Ray trying to get around the outside. Look at them shuffling down the back. That opens up a little separation for these guys. Now they're going to try and start to fight back. But time is running out. Just 5 laps of racing to go. If the caution comes out, the race is over. Balance side by side for third. We will now have 3 Toyotas in the front 3. Junior Ramos looks for racing. 3 wide down the back stretch. Can Derek Bouchard keep it down there? This for third is up front. Junior Ramos battles for the race lead. Derek Bouchard cannot keep it to the bottom. Probably best they didn't keep it to the bottom either. That could have caused a big crash. His trailer actually hit the wall, just double file. 4 laps to go. Junior Ramos back to the race lead. 3 wide for second. Derek Bouchard. Will Alex Stewart back out? He might have to. He's going to hit the wall. Whoa, he did. Oh, Derek Bouchard's a problem. Down low he goes. Onto the apron he goes. Now the front 3 get away. It's 3 Toyotas at the front coming to 3 laps to go. Battle for 4th on back is big. Shones up against the wall trying to keep it out. Trey Rainey misses. Battle for second. 3 laps to go. 3 cars pull away. Can the rest catch? Might be 4 wide behind them. Who is that? TJ Haley to the bottom with Timothy Heath pushing. These guys are starting to catch. Lyman and Gary May are balanced side by side for the highest finishing chaser. 2 laps of racing to go. Battle side by side for 4th. The front 3 have cleared. They are out of here. The nearest lap cars are Hunter Arnsdorf and Jonathan King. They're going very slow. Will they catch them on the white flag lap? Side by side for the race lead. Can Alex Stewart hold it underneath Junior Ramos? He can't. White flag this time. This race is official. They come off of turn number 4. White flag in the air. Last lap at Charlotte in the Pennzoil 300. The second chase race is on. Tyler Lyman in 4th as the highest chaser. He doesn't have a shot to win yet as they come off of 2 down the backstretch. Lap cars are ahead. Will they play a factor? Will the car coming off of pit road play a factor? Derek Bouchard coming off pit road. Into 3 and 4 they go. Junior Ramos up the track. Lap cars are there. Side by side. Ramos into the wall. He blocks Alex Stewart and Ramos will win at Charlotte. The field bunches up behind, but Junior Ramos wins at Charlotte in the 54. My oh my. And that was close for him. He hit the wall. We almost saw a, what was it, season 2 finish here. Season 3 where the leader hit the wall. They went sliding through the grass. That was wild. Junior Ramos wins at Charlotte. Beats out teammate Alex Stewart. Crash B fans up 3rd. So Toyota's 1, 2, 3. Great run for them. But it's the 54 on top. Let's check the finishing results. Here are the finishing results from the Pennzoil 300 at Charlotte. There are 3 caution flags for 12 laps. 7 lead changes among 5 different drivers. Junior Ramos led the most laps of this race with 14 to win. In second, Alex Stewart just lost it. He led 8 laps. In third, Crash B fan. 4th, your highest finishing chaser, Tyler Lyman. In 5th, John Gambit. TJ Hanley out of nowhere ends up 6th. Gary May 7th, another chaser. In 8th, Timothy Heath. 9th, Dan Band. And 10th, Trey Rainey, your last race winner. So there's your top 20. See some more chasers finish down here. Jay Jefferson in 12th. Good day for him. That helps him out in the points. You got the 9-9 of Michael Gregory ends up 20th. So decent day for him. Look down 21st to 40th. Eli Bright came in here with the biggest cushion. We'll leave with the biggest cushion as the points are now probably at the right side of your screen. Jeff Bright finishes 31st. Was involved in one of those crashes. He led 6 laps. He got a bonus point, and it's still going to hurt him. So he's going to need to really rebound in this final race before round 2. Some big wrecks definitely took out some big names. Riley Spurley, Jim Gambit out. They have to rebound. So it's going to be wild going into this final race of round number 1. As you can see, right now 4 out are the 32 Griffin Lynn, the 32 Griffin Lynn, the 5 of Jeff Bright. They got the 30 or the 14 of Riley Spurley Tube, and that's a tie between Chris Dodd and Jim Gamet on the bubble with 39 points. It's going to be interesting to see if it stays like that or if the tiebreaker will be broken. So the next race, the final race of round number 1, with the Teach Designs 300 at Pensacola. See you guys then.